Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Herders. My name is Nick.
I'm Rich.
And today we're talking about things that we've been up to. But the first thing we've been up to is we've been drinking this beer.
Mm-hmm. Vamplifier.
Vamplifier.
Got a vampire amplifier. See how they... But
It's music that sucks your blood.
One beer, two beer, three beer.
That's what we do here. So it's a good beer. It's a hoppy red ale.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. One thing that we talked about on our first we always introduce the beer the first day of the week. This is the second episode of the week. One thing that I teased was on the bottom of the caps, they say things.
Oh, what do they say? What do they tell us, Nick?
And I didn't say in that episode, but I'm going to tell you now. It's also got a cool little, like Dracula's stare. Spin it.
Or like the Magic Hat logo?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like when Dracula's like,
Yes, Nick, I know what you mean.
Kill yourself. All right, so it says, have no fear, your beer is right here.
Do they both say that?
No.
What's the other one say?
The other one says, don't throw mud, throw a spud.
I'd rather get hit with mud than a potato. That sounds like it would hurt.
It would definitely hurt. It depends on the sogginess of the fry, though.
That's
if you want to know more about soggy fries, listen to the Over a Beer podcast.
Yeah, iTunes, SoundCloud.com/overabeer, and other podcast services.
So today we are going to also be talking about what we've been up to in the past week or so. What have you been up to?
I've seen 2 movies.
2 of them.
I know. I'm shocked too.
Sequels? Part 1, part 2?
No, totally unrelated.
Breaking Dawn?
Nope. Not see Breaking Dawn. Never actually seen either of those Breaking Dawn movies.
Neither did I.
Surprised Dana
I've
hasn't.
seen all the other Twilights.
I saw the first one.
I've seen all of them except for that last bit. I might have even actually seen the first part.
Really? You just couldn't do it anymore. You want to hear... So I saw a foreign movie and I saw a not-so-foreign movie. Which one do you want to hear about first?
Well, I know them both.
Mm-hmm. So you weren't sure, though, before...
No, but then I knew.
Okay.
Talk about the foreign one.
So I saw The Handmaiden.
The Handmaiden.
Which is the new film from the... I can't remember. I always forget his name.
Park Chan-wook, right?
Yeah. He directed the original Old Boy, Thirst, Stoker.
Did he do The Host? That's somebody else, right?
Yeah, I think that's somebody else. I'm like 90% sure it's somebody else.
They're all the same.
I don't think you can say that on. It's very good. It's long. I mean, it's like 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I wish I had, like, I saw it at like a 9:45 screening. So I wish I had seen it a little earlier. But that's just the way my schedule worked out. And sometimes, you know, when it's, you know, midnight and you're like, okay, I'm tired, that kind of doesn't ruin the ending, but it gets you a little more ready for it to be over.
Yeah, you've seen enough of The Handmaiden.
I'm like, all right. It's very, very good. I don't want to get too much into details because there are a lot of like twists and turns in this film.
Like all Handmaiden lives.
It does have a very graphic lesbian sex scene in it.
Well, you should have led with that.
Yes, I mean,
is that when you were like, God, I gotta get out of here?
I was like, I hope this is going to be the next 2 hours of this movie. It's no blue is the warmest color, but it's definitely extended.
Yellow is the second warmest color.
Exactly. I don't think you can say that on here.
Accidental.
But no, it's very good. It's set up with this like businessman. He calls himself like the Count or something. Speaking of vampires, and wants to. I don't remember what this woman's status is supposed to be, but she's like a wealthy. Maiden. Well, no, he finds this woman he wants to place to be the handmaiden for this wealthy person. And
what the hell is a handmaiden?
Like a servant, kind of. Like an assistant, like a housekeeper type thing.
I gotcha. Like
a live-in.
The nanny, like Fran Drescher.
Kind of, yeah. Yes, like Fran Drescher.
Was that her?
Yeah, she was the one who had the... Yeah, get a 7-minute lesbian scene with Fran Drescher. And the whole thing is, you know, they have this whole plan to, like, steal this family's money. Oh my god. And so that's kind of where the film starts. Very good, definitely worth checking out. The other movie I saw, though, which I don't know if you saw this one or not, I saw The Arrival. Or it's called Arrival, it's not The Arrival. Did you see it?
No. I was actually supposed to go this evening.
Oh.
I'm going to go tomorrow.
Okay. It's awesome. It's easily one of... Handmaiden's has a good chance of being on my best of for the year. I will be shocked if Arrival does not make it onto my best of.
Especially the way the year. I mean, there's been some good movies this year, but like honestly, I was talking about another friend of mine, Joey. He really loved The Arrival. He was telling me how much he liked it, how he hasn't felt that level of emotion in a movie in a long time. And basically, I said, leave it at that. I haven't even seen the
I don't want to get too much out of it. I didn't see a trailer or anything before I saw it.
But he was like, I hope it's recognized come awards time. And I was like, well, it certainly has a damn good chance because I don't really know how many movies even would be right now. But as you were.
No, I mean it's easily one of my favorite films of the year. Again, I would have to go back and look and see what some of my other favorite movies of the year. I know Neon Demon is definitely up there for me, which I don't think you did. You see that? Oh. And that's right now my number one, I think. So nothing's knocked that off quite yet, but Arrival is easily like top 5 probably. Everything about this movie is great. I love the pace. I'm trying. I don't want to say too much because I know you want to see it. You're going to see it soon. Maybe after you see it, we'll do like a spoiler talk of it.
Yeah, sure.
But go see it. Try to avoid as much marketing and as much stuff as you can. I don't think I saw any trailers except for that one like still that's kind of been floating around for months. Like a lot of I mean it's shown up on like my Facebook for like articles and stuff posting about it. So if you haven't seen it, I don't want to say anything about it. But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I feel like that movie kind of came out of nowhere. In a lot of ways, like, and when I say out of nowhere, it's not like it came out last week and I just heard about it. Like I've heard about it for a couple months.
Yeah, like
it was just kind of
it's had like festival buzz and
stuff.
stuff.
I felt like last year Dennis Villanueva had Sicario come out. Movie I was a fan of, and then it was immediately all the discussion around the release of that was that he was making Blade Runner 2, which he is currently doing, currently filming it, and I feel like at no point do I remember anyone saying, but before he does that, he's making Arrival. Yeah, like it was just like, what do you mean he has another movie?
Yeah, I don't remember hearing about this film being made. I just remember hearing about the festival, but like the buzz,
right? Yeah,
throughout the year of like, oh, Arrival. It's like, well, what?
Yeah, what the hell is it? So I'm really excited for that. Handmaiden, I'm sure I'll see it eventually. Arrival, I'm a fan of his. I really like Sicario. I thought Prisoners was a good movie. It's not great. It has some really good performances. He's a good filmmaker. And so does this make you more optimistic about Blade Runner 2049?
I didn't really care one way or the other. I've only seen Blade Runner once. And I was like, okay, like it's good, but and maybe it's the version. It was one of those movies where like everyone talks about Blade Runner, and this is the version you have to watch, and this is the one you have to see. And so it's kind of like, well, I guess I don't even remember what version I saw. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, it's good, but it didn't like knock me on my ass or anything.
Okay, but I mean, you really, really liked Arrival, so are you more interested then?
I didn't even know he was doing the Blade Runner sequel until you just said that. So yeah, I mean, sure, that sounds cool. I'm gonna see it. Okay. But like, as a Blade Runner 2 sequel or a Blade Runner sequel, it's just not.
Blade Runner 3.
Yeah.
Very cool. I was not up to those things this week. I was up to different things.
What were you up to?
Week. Primarily, basically just one thing of note in terms of the show, anyway. I watched The Hunt of the Wilderpeople.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I really liked it. It was a lot of fun.
It's good.
It's a funny movie. The kid's funny. Sam Neill was good. It's a really enjoyable movie. This is from... Fuck if I know how to say his name. Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Did What We Do in the Shadows.
And he's doing Thor Ragnarok. And he was also involved with Flight of the Conchords. Right? Yeah. So... I had not seen What We Do in the Shadows. So I didn't know much of him as a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that people really like that, yourself included.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I was excited for this one. I was just on iTunes and it was on sale, and I was like, whatever. I'll buy it. I can watch it. It's hilarious. It's a good movie though,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And one of the things it kind of reminded me, and I'm not saying it's like exactly like a Wes Anderson movie, but it was very quirky.
Yeah, it's got that.
It's got interesting musical choices and interesting different flourishes of filmmaking to the point where, and I know, like, I'm sure What We Do in the Shadows also has very interesting flourishes of filmmaking, but it's a mockumentary.
Yeah.
And between making a mockumentary and making this movie that in a lot of ways reminded me of early Wes Anderson, Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, like that type of a filmmaking, I was just thinking to myself as I was watching it, is Marvel going to let this guy make a movie like this? Because that would be very interesting.
Well, see, especially, it's supposed to be like this, like a buddy movie in space.
Yeah, buddy
mixed
road
with
trip movie.
mixed with
trip.
This. Could be
What is
really,
it gonna
really
be?
cool.
It could be very interesting.
Yeah.
I hope that, because I think that it's going to be really kind of clear if it is more of a generic movie that they held the reins on this guy, and if they did, then why did you hire him?
Yeah. Like this would have been, if they don't utilize him for Ragnarok, it would have been like not letting James Gunn be James Gunn for Guardians.
Yeah, it has potential to be very interesting. Potentially very funny. He is a comedic guy. I'm excited to see what he does with it, but I would highly recommend that you check out Hunt for the Wilderpeople. Or Hunt for
the World. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because they're hunting for them. Hunt
for the Wilderpeople.
Check that out. It's on Blu-ray now, or you can get it digitally on demand. It's not on any of the streaming services yet, I don't think. Beats me.
I don't know.
Check that out, and that's really all that I've been up to this week.
Cool. Well, that's what we've been up to.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Let us know down below in the comments, or you can tweet at us. I'm on Twitter at Rich Belson.
I'm at Stonks.
The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overabeer. We're on Instagram at over_a_beer, where we'll post a really cool picture of the Vamplifier label.
Yeah, we will.
From Magic Hat. You can also check out the Over a Beer podcast that the two of us do, as well as Dana, who will show up in the 20 question segment tomorrow. We talk about random bullshit, off-topic, fun things.
Always.
That's on iTunes, SoundCloud, other podcast services of your choosing. You can also check out more Nerd Herders and more stuff we do over at youtube.com/overabeer. But I think that'll wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.
And butter me up.